Hello boys and girls, welcome to Mrs. Bandu's Math Movies. This is for Course 2, 4th period, and it's Lesson 4.2, using number sense to solve equations. So what we're going to do is we're going to solve one-step equations using substitution, mental math, and estimation. Okay, so this is kind of the step we're going to be doing before we actually start solving with the true algebraic process. Okay, we do have a few things that we want to define here, and an equation is defined as a mathematical sentence with an equal sign. So this takes it a little bit further than we did with expressions. Expressions did not begin or start out with an equal sign being present. In an equation, an expression is more of a phrase. An equation is considered to be a mathematical sentence because it's going to have something equal to something else. So in math terms, a sentence is an equation. An open sentence is an equation. Okay, my apologies. An equation with one or more variables. Okay, an example might be x plus 7 equals 19. This would be an open sentence because there is a value that's missing. So right now it's an open sentence. A solution of an equation is a value for a variable that makes an equation true. So, also, we evaluated expressions. We're going to solve equations. Okay? So that here, again, we're finding we would solve this to find out what number x should be. Okay? Alrighty. So, let's look at a couple of examples here. Solving equations using substitution. Find the solution of h minus 18 equals 54 from the numbers 3, 36, 62, and 72. Okay, you can test each number by substituting for h in the equation. So basically that's exactly what you do. Okay, so if it's h minus 18, 3 minus 18 gives me negative 15. It does not equal 54. It's a false statement. Actually, oftentimes when I'm writing it, I just put an equal sign with a line through it because that would indicate not equal, okay, rather than writing true or false. 36, the next number, minus 18, does that equal 54? Well, 18 minus 54, 18 equals 54 is not true, so this is false as well. Again, we're going to kind of keep in the same fashion, but again, this would be more like what I would write if I were doing this for myself. Next number is 62. 62 minus 18, is that 54? Well, 62 minus 18 is 44. So this is a false statement as well. 44 does not equal 54. Okay, so hopefully 72 minus 18 equals 54. So if you do the math, it does. And we see that 54 equals 54. This is a true statement. So, since the equation is true, when you substitute 72 for h, the solution is 72. Okay, so we've just solved an equation using just substitution, we have a set of numbers, put them in and try out, and hopefully one of them is the correct answer. Okay? All right. You have a couple of quick checks in which you need to do the same thing. You may do them right now if you want to pause the video, or you can come back to them later and do all of the quick checks at one time. All right. Our next one is solving equations using mental math. Use mental math to solve each equation. Okay, so we're going to walk through the steps here, and these are suggested ways to give you ideas of what you might do. You might think about them a little bit differently. If you're going to use mental math, many of us have our own little tricks along with, in applying some of the rules and facts that we know. But anyway, we're going to go with what we have here. Our first one is s minus 9 equals 5. So what do you think? So this is kind of giving you the idea. What you're really trying to figure out is what number minus 9 equals 5. And since 14 minus 9 equals 5, s equals 14. You may have figured that out by taking 5 plus 9. So using an inverse operation, which we're going to be focusing on in our next section, by the way. Okay? So some of these really, you're going to be using mental math when they're facts and easy to do in your head some. Okay? Next one, 4z equals 28. What you need to think is, what number times 4 equals 28? So since 4 times 7 equals 28, z is equal to 7. Okay, so fairly straightforward on those as well. Next one, estimating solutions. The weight of a packing crate is 14.65 pounds. The crate and its contents together weigh 85.21 pounds. Which is the best estimate of the weight of the contents? And then it gives you some multiple choice answers. So basically though, let's take this information, put it into words. Okay, so we're going to need the crate's weight, so that's something I need, plus the contents weight. Don't really know what that is, but I do know that the total weight is 85.21. Okay, so the missing part is C. Let C equal the weight of the contents. And a lot of times we choose variables to help us kind of have a clue to match up what we're looking for. Okay, so the crate's weight, which is 14.65, plus the weight of the contents have to equal 85, or equal 85.21. Okay. And then it's wanting us to just, in this case, they've chosen compatible numbers. So this is approximately 15 plus C equals 85. So 15, what number added to 15 is 85? Well, that would be 70. So the contents of the weight weigh about 70 pounds. It's not asking us, it specifically said, which is the best estimate here. The correct answer choice would be answer A, about 70 pounds. Okay. All right. So again, you have some quick checks to complete for me by the next time we meet. As always, please mark things that you had questions about or that you want to remind yourself that you would like to ask more about in class. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.